Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, Ish. Welcome back to another video on my channel, Just Money. Today we're going to be asking a Navy Federal member what they hate about Navy Federal. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. So how long have you been banking with Navy Federal?
A couple of years.
Yeah, and then what got you banking with them?
Their rates.
The rates? Like, what do you like about their rates?
The automobile rates. At the time, the structure, the loan process, the application process, and the rates that they were offering, that entire combination is what brought me to Navy Federal.
So you have an auto loan with Navy Federal?
Yes.
I know. And then do you have any other products with them, like a credit card?
Yes.
Which credit card
I
specifically?
have a credit card. I don't know the specific name of it, but I do have a credit card with them. I have a business account with them as well, too.
Nice.
The business banking, I don't recommend so much, more so than the personal banking. The business banking is a little bit harder to get a hold of people to process those. And you got to go through, I don't like going automation, like I don't like applying for applications for a loan through the app or online. I like talking to somebody, or I like coming into a branch to do that. The personal side is very good for that. The business side, not at all. Ever since COVID hit, you can't go to a branch and talk to anybody that will handle your business account. You have to either call or you have to set up an appointment to have someone call you.
Right.
So that part I don't like. But to answer your question, I've got a business credit card set up, a business auto loan set up, and then a personal loan and personal credit card set up.
Oh, nice. Yeah. You got a lot of products with them then. Yeah. Were you banking with any other banks prior to this one?
I have 4 other banks that I bank with.
Nice. And then would you say this one's the best?
No. Well, it depends on how you... Best is subjective, so it just depends on what you want. The metrics for business auto loans aren't the best here. B of A is the best for that.
Oh, yeah?
Credit cards for business, Chase is best for that. Other personal products like mortgages and auto financing, America First Credit Union is the best for that. And then U.S. Bank I just have as an alternative as well too.
Yeah. So what is Navy Federal's best thing that they have?
You know what I really, really appreciate with Navy Federal is their customer service. Every time, I'm serious.
They got the best customer service?
I'm serious. Every time I get on the phone and I want to process a payment, they're very courteous. They say, what I pay attention to when someone answers the phone, some other banks are basically, what can I do for you today? Like, what do you need me to do so I can hurry up and get off this phone call? Navy Federal, they greet you, they're courteous, and they also, when you call them, they ask you, how are you doing? To me, that's extremely important. I think we're losing that in life, especially with the advent of artificial intelligence. It's no longer a social environment. No, communication is being suppressed more and more and more and more. So when I call into a bank and I know that basically the only reason why they're talking to me is because I give them my money, but for them to go the distance and say, and it's company wide, because multiple representatives have the same basis for when they're speaking to you. They say, how are you today? So I like, realistically, that's what keeps me here, because sometimes they've messed up in some of my processing. Sometimes they've messed up on some of my, like the payment structures or something that I've asked for them to do. Sometimes they messed up on that.
Navy Federal.
Yeah, Navy Federal, absolutely. But all banks do that.
Yeah, that's true.
All banks do that. It's not specific to Navy Federal. But the reason why I bring that up is because how they handle the situation and how they work through that, the courtesy that they utilize in that is extremely important to me. At the end of the day, banks don't pay you a lot of money to keep your money with them. They're going to charge you an interest rate across all options of banks. So to me, it always comes down to how they treat you when you reach out to them, and that's what I like. So to me, they're a top tier when it comes down to customer service.
And then what's one thing you dislike about Navy Federal?
That they don't have business banking in the branch. I don't like the idea that I can't speak to a business banker and find out what the rates are, what the parameters are. If I want to get a commercial loan on a warehouse, if I want to apply for a business loan on a vehicle, it's hard to get those types of answers. If I have an application in process, it's hard to find out where in the process that application is. If they come back with a decision and I want to counter the decision, it's hard to get a hold of anybody like in the underwriting department to get an idea. Like on the personal side, let's just say, for instance, I want a $25,000 loan and they approved me for $23,000.
Yeah.
Maybe there was something in the application that they misunderstood, and I want to get in touch with the underwriting department. If I want the underwriting department to do a reconsideration on the business, on the personal side, that's an option. Through a couple of channels, you can reach out to the underwriter and have them do a reconsideration. Ask them, is there anything specifically why I got this amount approved and when I wanted a little bit more? And they can say, and then you can provide some more information and then get them, possibly, not all the time, get them to grant the reconsideration and approve the updated loan. Business side, not so much. and the business side to me is more important than the personal side.
Right.
I don't really keep much money for the personal side.
Right.
Because everything's in the business side. So I really want someone to be able to talk to, but it's a small sector. So I understand from the business side, but from the consumer side, that's what I would like better.
But that's going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. I probably should have interviewed a bit more people. This particular person didn't want to be shown on camera, which is fine, so I'll have him blurred out. And if you guys want more videos like this, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next video. Thanks for watching.